Now I welcome Ms. Saina Shirodkar, Technical Assistant, Goa Energy Development, who will guide us on clean energy roadmap and applicable schemes and subsidies under GEDA.
Good afternoon, everyone. I thank ASSOCHAM for inviting me as a speaker. On behalf of the Goa Energy Development Agency, I welcome you all to this session on Clean Energy Roadmap and applicable schemes and subsidies under GEDA. I'll keep this session practical, relevant, and to the point so that you can clearly see how these initiatives can benefit your business. Let me begin with an important milestone, that is the Goa's Clean Energy Roadmap, which was launched during the G20, placing our state on a global platform for clean energy transition. Now, we are no longer in the planning stage, but now we have moved to the implementation phase, wherein we have designed various initiatives like the Net Positive Panchayat, renewable energy policy for the state of Goa, upcoming biomass policy, green rating system for Goa, new innovative solar applications in Goa, and so on. Since I have a very limited time today, I will not go into all the initiatives in details, but if any one of you are interested in knowing more about it, y'all can catch me during the lunch and we can have further discussions on the same. Goa's Clean Energy Roadmap is a multi-sectoral plan, decarbonization plan for all the sectors like power, transport, industries, MSMEs, buildings, tourism by the year 2050. Now coming to the focus of today, that is industries and MSMEs. As highlighted in the roadmap, industrial sector contributes 19% of energy consumption in Goa. Energy demand is expected to increase significantly by the year 2050. At the same time, MSMEs face high electricity costs, dependence on diesel, furnace oil, LPG, limited awareness of alternatives. This is where clean energy becomes a business advantage, not just an environmental requirement. Before we go further, I would like to clarify one important point. The approach is not to first ask government for subsidies or funding. Instead, we want to understand, are the MSMEs interested? What are your actual energy needs? And what are the solutions which will actually work for you? Based on your interest, GEDA will design programs and solutions. And then, wherever required, we will facilitate financial assistance through government schemes or institutions. So the starting point is your willingness, not the funding. One critical finding from the roadmap is a large portion of industrial energy demand is for heat and steam, not just electricity. And today, most of this is generated using diesel, furnace oil, LPG, which means high operational cost and high emissions. Now let us talk about the real opportunities for you. Clean energy solutions can significantly reduce electricity bills, reduce fuel expenses, provide long-term cost sustainability. If you have rooftop space, you can generate your own electricity, reduce dependence on grid power, protect yourself from rising tariffs. Option of RESCO model with no upfront cost is also available. With the upcoming Goa biomass policy, industries can shift from expensive fuels to biomass. Use locally available resources, reduce fuel cost. Through energy audits, identify where energy is being wasted, improve efficiency, reduce monthly expenses. Goa generates about 250 metric tons per day of waste in Goa. There is an opportunity for MSMEs to convert this waste into energy. Also, if MSMEs come together and have cluster-based projects, there will be shared solutions which will reduce the cost significantly, and also it will be more feasible and viable projects. These are the key features of the Goa biomass policy. I've placed a QR scanner also at the end of the presentation so that you can assess it and give us comments and suggestions to make it more interesting for you all. Now, I want to highlight something very important, especially for those of you who own boilers. We are planning to introduce green heat solutions and green steam providers. This will be implemented under the RESCO model in Goa. Let me explain this in a simple way. Current situation is you generate steam using LPG or furnace oil. There is high fuel cost. Maintenance responsibility is also on you. Instead of producing steam yourself, a service provider will install clean-based energy system, such as biomass boiler, which will be using briquettes or pellets, heat pumps or electric systems, and supply steam or heat directly to your industry. How does this benefit you? No upfront investment, no operational hassle. You only pay for the heat or steam you use. This is a direct replacement for LPG or diesel-based system. How many of you will be even interested in exploring this cleaner alternatives if it reduces your cost? This transition cannot happen without you. We can make policies, design schemes, bring in new technologies, but unless MSMEs are willing to participate, it is not easy for us to implement all alone. At the same time, we are not expecting you to do this alone. GEDA is ready to provide technical support, engage consultants, facilitate financial assistance, design customized programs for MSMEs which will benefit you. We need your willingness, your participation. Before I proceed further, I want to ask, are there any restaurant or hospitality MSMEs here? Okay, so GEDA has designed a green rating system for the hospitality industry. It is voluntary and it is based on 100-point system, which covers energy efficiency, green fuels, infrastructure, energy supply chain. You can achieve ratings like bronze, silver, gold, platinum based on the initiatives which you have in your MSME. Benefits are recognition as an eco-friendly business, cost savings, better customer attraction. So we are also implementing net positive Panchayat initiative in the panchayats like Kalangut, Harvalem and Kaurepilla. If your MSME is located in these areas, you can avail free energy audits through our consultants. We are conducting carbon profiling, and this is a great opportunity for you if you are in these 3 locations. Through this, you can find or identify the inefficiencies, reduce the energy consumption, and also lower your electricity bills. Another important system is through DITC under the REM scheme, which is already explained by Dr. Vignesh, wherein MSMEs can get subsidies for energy audits, support to shift to energy efficient equipment. I will strongly encourage you to connect to DITC for this benefit. Energy efficiency is the quickest way to save your money. GEDA also supports in rooftop solar installations and provides subsidies for commercial and industrial users. Also, we are now trying to explore RESCO model, wherein there won't be any upfront costs or upfront investment by y'all, and y'all only pay for the electricity y'all consume. Multiple MSMEs can even share a solar plant. So GEDA is also implementing various schemes like PM Surya Ghar, biogas, and solar water heating system. Under PM Surya Ghar, the subsidy slabs are already mentioned. So wherein residential consumers get central subsidy as well as state subsidy, depending on the capacity of installation you'll have. And the commercial establishments do not get central subsidy, but the state government provides 20% subsidy, that is rupees 9,000 per kilowatt for a system capacity ranging from 1 to 90 kilowatts. Also, we have subsidy for the solar water heating system of around 2,000 to 4,000 for 200 to 250 LPD systems, which will reduce the electricity as well as LPG usage. Payback is 3 to 4 years. Also, we have the biogas scheme, which converts the kitchen waste into energy, and the financial support provided is up to rupees 40,000 for 3 to 10 biogas plant. Let me now explain to you the most powerful approach, that is the cluster-based model. Instead of each MSME investing individually, multiple MSMEs can come together and share a solar plant, use a common biomass system, have a centralized steam generation unit. Why is this important? It reduces your individual cost, makes projects financially viable, and also it is easier to implement these new technologies. Example, instead of 10 MSMEs having 10 small units, you can have one large efficient system serving all. GEDA can then facilitate aggregation, support project development, help implement RESCO models. Even a group of 5 to 10 MSMEs can make this viable. I would like to conclude with a simple but yet a powerful message. Clean energy is not a cost. It is an investment for your future. Today you have an opportunity to reduce your electricity bills, improve efficiency, become environmentally responsible. GEDA is here to support you, guide you, and work with you. But the first step has to come from you. If you are interested in solar solutions, energy audits, in green heat, green steam, in cluster-based projects, please reach out to us. Because if there is demand from the MSMEs, we are here to design programs for you all, bring in funding, and make the implementation happen. Thank you once again for your time and participation. We look forward to working together to make Goa's industries cleaner, more efficient, and future-ready. We are now open for questions. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your insightful session and for guiding us through the various schemes and subsidies under GEDA.